Hi, welcome to Buzz, Indiana's Underground Business Voice. I'm here with Dave Anderson with Pinpoint. What is it these days?
Pinpoint Multimedia.
Okay, you just keep changing on me. So.
Oh, I keep changing.
I've got Dave here on because I want to rant here a little bit, Dave. I want to riff. Dave, I've been reading a lot about motivation lately, and there are 6 hidden secrets of motivation. I'm not going to go into all of them, but I want to talk about one. And we've been conditioned by this one for the last, 100 years, really since mass marketing has been going. And it's the startle, what I call the startle culture. We are in a startle culture. And what I mean by that, Dave, is that advertisers learned early on that there was a part of your brain called the reticulating activating system. And in order to get people to pay attention, they would try to startle you into attention. And the problem with that is, as advertisers learned that, news shows and news media picked up on it. And so what is happening is that about 92% of every news article or news show or news that's on TV right now is negative in nature because they need to startle you in order to get you to pay attention. Mm-hmm. Now, the problem with that over time is if all your news or all your feedback on how the world is or how the economy is or how government is or how business is startling in nature and negative by rote, we have conditioned ourselves to become more and more a suspicious and negative society.
Right.
And I, quite honestly, am tired of this startle culture. I personally have given up for the last 3 years watching any news. And I can't tell you how much better my life has been since I've gone down that path.
Did you know Anna Nicole Smith died?
No, I had no idea.
Wow.
Not a clue. All right.
That startled him.
The only thing I will do is I may scan the headlines on the, going through the grocery store. I might see the craziness.
Yeah.
That's
Al Gore's an alien.
And
that's
then other than that, it's like if there's news I need to know, people are emailing it to me. And
right.
I know I'm going to catch some flack for this, Dave, but I have just when I think about how the media has taken advantage of us for 4 generations to get our attention and to put 92% of the world, or represent 92% of the world negatively, I'm pissed off.
Yeah, well, the other thing that happens, and it's interesting, I had a thing happen to me the other day, because, and again, I tend to be one that's a little political junkie. I'll watch, the political cable news shows, and I jump all around. I like to watch all the different perspectives, but, we get in this healthcare debate that we just had, and regardless of where you come down on it, a lot of folks, and we even had a client who talked real specifically about how bad it was. And I was at my doctor's office the other day getting my checkup, and he goes, he said, I'm going to tell you something, the people that pay us fastest are the government. And he spent 10 minutes explaining to me very intelligently about why he's in favor of it. Mm-hmm. Now, regardless of where you come down on it, what happens is, my doctor is somebody I trust. He's somebody that had a perspective that I haven't heard anywhere in the news. Yeah. And so as you're looking at all this, you realize that we all get our information and we all have our own biases, and we tend to plug into the people who support or encourage our bias. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, it does tend to make us a very polarized society. So we have a very strong left and right in this country, and the middle is evaporating. And that's the thing that gets a little scary.
And I totally commend your doctor for his opinion on the healthcare situation. And I'm not really here to talk about the left and the right. I'm talking about positive and negative.
Right.
I'm talking about the sheer taking advantage of that society has been done by a medium that's so powerful that over time it changes our effective view of the world because of how they're conditioning us.
Well, no, I agree. I guess my point was mainly is that over this whole year and a half of this thing being in the media, I had never heard the perspective that this doctor had given me. And so that's what I'm saying is that, of all the screaming that goes on, what we haven't heard is just the intelligent discussion that's right at the heart of the issue.
Will it really be this bad? That kind of thing.
Exactly.
Right, yeah. I get it. And we also succumb to it. And what's worse is you and I know I do it, we'll succumb to the negative ones that affirm our beliefs rather than that could question or challenge. My point is that I would propose a boycott. I propose that every member, everybody that watches this video, take 90 days off. Turn it off. Watch how much better you feel. Watch how much better your life is miraculously because you're not affirming the negative beliefs being handed to you. Watch how much better you can create this world if you just turn it off.
And get to the point where you condition yourself that when you hear something negative, you just shut it off.
Amen.
All right.